Inspirational Creatives, episode 200. Welcome to Inspirational Creatives. I'm your host, Rob Lawrence. Join me every Friday as I chat with successful artists, producers, and creative entrepreneurs who share powerful stories and strategies. They can help you to create the life that you want. Listen each week as these inspirational creatives show you how to take your creativity to the next level. You'll learn how to create a sustainable business that inspires others and gives you the financial freedom and lifestyle that you want. Thanks for listening. Make sure you sign up at inspirationalcreatives.com to get free exclusive bonus material. And now, on with the show. Rob here, and a very warm welcome back to Inspirational Creatives. It feels fantastic to be here, back on the podcast, 3 years on the very day that Inspirational Creatives was launched. Yes, in this episode 200, I'm going to spend the next 30 days inspiring you with my daily thoughts of wisdom and inspiration. It was 3 years ago today, on the 24th of November 2014, when this very podcast launched. Inspirational Creatives, Episode 0. Welcome to Inspirational Creatives, a podcast interview series to help you take your creative venture to the next level. This is Episode 0, where it all begins. And indeed, that's where it all began. In the last 200 episodes, I've interviewed over 100 successful entrepreneurs, producers, artists, photographers, videographers, coaches, New York Times bestselling authors, you name it. But in the next 30 days, I'm going to share with you everything that I've learned in the last 200 episodes, but also what I've been learning and been inspired by in my own personal and professional life. I want to make the next 30 days the most inspiring for you. Now, if you're new to Inspirational Creatives, every Friday I share with you someone's story, their strategies, their ideas, and their inspiration with the aim of inspiring you and your life, helping you to take your life to the next level. Each following Wednesday, I release a short action episode where I focus in on one actionable aspect of my previous week's guest's story. If you're somebody who just wants to cut to the chase, these short action episodes every Wednesday are for you. And if you like what you hear and you want to hear more, of course you can rewind one episode and listen to the full story from the previous Friday. If you want to get stuck straight in and listen to some of the previous episodes, head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com/guests, where you can find a list of my previous guests, or head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com/episodes, where you can find all of the previous action and interview episodes. So to celebrate 200 episodes and 3 years of Inspirational Creatives, my gift to you over the next 30 days is to share with you a thought, an idea, a piece of inspiration that I hope you can implement into your life in an actionable way to take your life and creativity to the next level. Not only am I going to be sharing you insights and ideas from the series so far, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my personal life and what I've been learning as I've been producing this series over the last 3 years and helping others to take their lives to the next level. So to keep things short and sweet, which this episode 200 will be, day 0 of your 30 days, I invite you to email me. This is your daily action. I invite you to consider one of my favourite questions from Inspirational Creatives, which is, what has inspired you today? Or what's inspired you in the last week? Is it a person or a performance or something that you read somewhere? Was it something you saw online or something you saw out in nature? Maybe you've been somewhere new or met somebody new or found a shop or cafe that you just love. Perhaps it was a book, a new podcast series, or a record. And by the way, I've noticed that shops are starting to stock those again. Whatever it is, I'd love to know what's inspired you today or in the last week. So simply send me an email right now to rob@inspirationalcreatives.com with the subject Daily Inspiration, and I'd love to know what's inspired you in the last day or in the last week. You never know, you might just get featured within the next 30 days if it's something I feel fits into the topics and themes that I've got in mind for you. There's going to be a few surprises, and I cannot wait to share with you what I have learned over the last 3 years producing this series for you. So send me an email, rob@inspirationalcreatives.com, and to ensure you don't miss a single piece of inspiration over the next 30 days, make sure you subscribe to this podcast in your favourite podcast app or iTunes. That's it for this very short episode. I look forward to catching up with you soon. Thanks for listening. Nothing beats the stories and advice of an expert to help you raise your creative game. I would love to know what you thought about today's episode, so don't forget to subscribe in iTunes, where you can rate and review the show. If you like this episode, I invite you to share it on Facebook or Twitter with the one person you know who will benefit from the wisdom shared here today. You can find the show notes on inspirationalcreatives.com/podcast. If you have a burning question or a great idea for a guest, head on over to inspirationalcreatives.com/contact, where you can connect with me there.